Hi. We're going to be having a lot of fun with dinosaurs, aren't we, Harry?
We sure are, Steve. We're going to be singing songs and reading stories and telling jokes, a lot of them about Rocky T-Rex, the Tyrannosaurus.
Are you ready to help sing the song about Rocky?
I sure am, Steve. What do I have to do?
Well, every time you hear me and the band sing stomp, 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 you do it too. And you can also clap your hands and stomp your feet when you sing.
How about whoever's listening to us? Can they help?
Well, I sure hope they do. We need all the help we can get.
When the dinosaur walks in the swamp, the sound it makes is stomp, stomp, stomp. It's going for a little romp, and the sound it makes is stomp, stomp, stomp.
All the animals give a jump. They're afraid when they hear it clump.
When the dinosaur walks in the swamp, the sound it makes is stomp, stomp, stomp. It looks for game that's slow and plump, and you can hear it stomp, stomp, stomp. If it gets that thing, it'll give it a bump, and you can hear it stomp, stomp, stomp.
It'll eat that animal with a chomp. It'll eat the head. It'll eat the rump.
It looks for game that's slow and plump, and you can hear it stomp, stomp, stomp. And if it doesn't get a meal, it becomes a grump. Stomp, stomp, stomp. It'll find itself down in the dump, and the sound it makes is stomp, stomp, stomp.
It'll be so mad that it's in a slump. It'll be so mad that it's such a chump.
It will try to sit down on a stump, and the sound you'll hear is...
Well done, Harry.
Thanks, Steve. And I heard the kids who were listening. They did a good job, too.
Yeah, I heard that.
From that song, it sounds like Rocky T-Rex was a ferocious Tyrannosaurus.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex was tough, especially Rocky. We're going to talk more about him later. But first, I was wondering if you could recite a tongue twister for me.
Oh, I'm going to tongue twister, Steve. What is it?
All right, say this. Danny is a dinosaur, but during dinner, Danny does his duty doing dishes.
Ooh, that's hard. Maybe you better say it one line at a time.
Okay, first say Danny is a dinosaur.
Daddy owns a diaper store.
No, Danny is a dinosaur.
Dizzy is kinda sore.
Danny is a dinosaur.
Danny goes with Dinosaur.
Just say Danny is.
There he is.
Look, I bet the kid listening to us can say it.
You think so?
Yes, I do. Just say Danny is.
Danny is?
That's right. Now, both of you can say it perfectly when you want to. Now say, Danny is a dinosaur.
Danny is a daughter-in-law.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Good. Now for the second part. During dinner.
Dueling dagger.
During dinner.
Darling Donna.
During dinner.
During dinner.
Danny does.
Dizzy does.
Danny does.
Drooling suds.
Danny does.
Danny does.
Danny does his duty.
Danny dates his doggy.
Does his duty.
What a doozy.
Does his duty.
Your pants are droopy.
Does his duty.
Does his duty?
Yes, does his duty. Doing dishes.
Digging ditches.
Doing dishes.
Eating knishes.
Just say doing dishes.
Doing dishes.
Good. Now say the whole thing at once. Danny is a dinosaur, but during dinner, Danny does his duty doing dishes. Go ahead, say that.
All right, here goes. Danny has a diaper sauce, and next December, Daddy's dating Dottie's doofy Dachshunds.
Never mind. Now this is a song about Rocky T-Rex the Tyrannosaurus. Listen, Harry.
Oh, this one's scary.
Not really.
A Tyrannosaurus is in my closet, so I won't open the door. I haven't had a change of clothes since I heard him roar. It was about 3 days ago, or maybe it was 4. but nothing's gonna get me near that door. I don't know how he'll be released. I'm sure by now that my pants are creased. I hear him making quite a racket, ripping up my dinner jacket. He bangs the walls while hangers rattle. I wonder if my cowboy hat'll still be good enough to wear. And what about my long underwear? A Tyrannosaurus is in my closet, so I won't open the door. I haven't had a change of clothes since I heard him roar. It was about 3 days ago, or maybe it was 4, but nothing's gonna get me near that door. He must be stronger than an ox. I hear him ripping up my socks. He burped after he ate my robe. I think I need a new wardrobe. I think I know how he got stuck. He closed the door and then it locked. But until he says farewell, keep away from me because I smell.
Did that really happen to you, Steve?
No, of course not. It's just a song. But I'd like to read a story for everybody now from a book that I wrote. It's about Harry and the Dinosaur's Library. Harry, will you read your part when it comes up?
Oh, sure, Steve.
Okay, here we go. You know, the books I write are often about monsters and spaceships, time travel and dinosaurs. And Harry often comes to visit me. But he gets bored while I'm working and doesn't know what to do. Turn off that television, I said last time he visited. Read a book.
But, Steve,
Harry said,
books are boring. I like television better.
Not all books are boring, I told him. How would you like to be in a book that I'm writing right now?
What's the title?
Harry in the Dinosaur's Library. It's about a Tyrannosaurus Rex. His name is Rocky T. Rex, and he kidnaps you and forces you to read to him.
No thanks, Steve. It'll probably be boring because it's in a book. I'd rather watch television.
Suddenly, the doorbell rang. Could you get that? I asked Harry.
Sure,
Harry said. He opened the door and screamed, "Ah!" A huge Tyrannosaurus Rex stood outside. He had very sharp teeth and weighed several tons. He was ferocious looking. He grabbed Harry in his paws.
Help! Help! A dinosaur's carrying me off! Save me!
I leaned out the front door and yelled to him down the block. You said books were boring. I wrote in a fierce dinosaur to keep things exciting. I already told you. I named him Rocky T. Rex. But don't worry, the cave where he lives is damp and slimy. But he probably won't hurt you if you don't make him angry. I'll see you in a few days. I could hear Harry's yells getting fainter and fainter as I went back to writing my book. A few days later, the phone rang. It was Harry. How are things in the Tyrannosaurus's cave? I asked.
It's damp and slimy here. It's also dark.
Well, I could change the book so the cave is drier and has better light, I said.
You could do that?
Sure, I can do anything. It's my book. I'm the author.
Well, that would make things easier,
Harry said.
Could you also give this dinosaur some furniture while you're at it? I'm tired of sitting on rocks.
Sure. Anything else?
No, that's it.
There was a pause. Then Harry said,
Hey, this is great. The cave is a lot drier, and there's a comfy couch to sit in. You sure are a great writer. Thanks.
How's the lighting? I asked.
Well, there's a big reading lamp in the cave now. I'm glad you wrote that in because Rocky likes his victims to read to him. He owns a whole library, but doesn't know how to read. Tyrannosauruses aren't famous for their brains, you know. But he likes to be read to. Every day I have to read 3 books to him.
Well, what would happen if you refused? I asked.
He'd eat me.
Ooh, that's terrible. And I know how boring reading is for you. I'm sure you'd rather be watching television.
Not really. He has some great books, Steve. I don't know how he got them.
Well, I'll tell you how he got them, I said. I wrote it in that he had them. Remember, this is still my book. I can write anything I want. Even a story about a dinosaur that owns a library collection.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Well, anyway, I read Treasure Island to him yesterday. Robert Louis Stevenson wrote it, you know. It's about pirates and buried treasure. Today I read him joke books. Why do vampires drink blood?
I don't know. Why?
Because root beer makes them burp.
Not bad, I said.
He also has a book about skateboarding.
I bet you're bored, Harry. Why don't I have the dinosaur roast you over a fire? At the last second, you can escape by untying your ropes and jumping over a cliff. Then you could land in shark-infested waters, armed only with a small pocket knife. It wouldn't be hard for me to write that into the book at this point.
Well, how about if you have him fall asleep and I run back home?
Harry said. I could hear he was nervous. Okay, I said. Anything you want me to write, I'll write.
Anything?
Harry asked. Except a story where you do nothing but watch television. The next day I heard a knock at the door. I opened it. Harry stood there with a stack of books in his arms. He was breathing hard.
It was a narrow escape,
Harry panted.
He would have kept me there forever, but he finally went to sleep and I snuck away.
I know, I said. I still prefer you jumping into shark-infested waters with a pocket knife. You could have escaped by hitching a ride on a dolphin. You want to go back to the cave and I'll rewrite your escape?
No thanks, this is fine.
Harry hurried into the house.
What have you been doing while I was gone?
Trying to finish this book. So now that you're back, you'll probably want to watch television, right?
No way. I have too much reading to do. Look, here's a collection of tongue twisters. I've read 3 books about Tarzan. And here's a book about space aliens. Who has time for television?
The doorbell rang. Harry answered it. A huge monster stood outside. He weighed 700 pounds and was completely covered with hair. Harry turned to me.
Quit goofing around. I have a lot of reading to catch up on.
I want to keep my book exciting, that's all, I said.
These books are exciting enough. This time you can go.
Harry yelled over his shoulder as he ran up the steps to his room. The monster smashed its way into the house. It grabbed me around the waist and dragged me out the door.
Read 'em, Peter Pan!
Harry yelled.
Monsters love Peter Pan!
The end. Thanks, Harry. You did a good job on that.
Oh, thanks, Steve. It was fun reading that story.
Yeah, but now we need the help of the kids who are listening to us.
What should they do, Steve?
It's easy. When we sing bones, bones, bones are everywhere, they do it too.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, we have to try to find the right place to dig up a dinosaur bone. But we've been all over the world, and it's really hard.
We went to Illinois and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere. We went to Zanzibar and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere.
Still not right. Let's get up north.
We went to Canada and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere.
Maybe if we go south.
We went to Mexico and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere. Rulers for millions of years, they looked and acted tough. But then they died and petrified. It's fascinating stuff. So perhaps you'll find a bone underneath your home. 'Cause bones, bones, bones are everywhere.
Let's try these places, Hal.
We went to San Jose and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere. We'll get it soon. We went to Galilee and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere.
Still don't have it right.
We went to Versailles and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere. We went to Timbuktu and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere. Well, some were fat and some were thin. Some were in between. Some were hairy, some were scary. Some were just plain mean. So you may find a bone underneath your home. 'Cause bones, bones, bones are everywhere. We went to Nigeria and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere.
Wait, I think I got it, Hal.
We went to Baltimore
Oh, yeah, Steve.
and found a dinosaur. Bones, bones, bones are everywhere. We went to Ecuador
dinosaur.
We went to Singapore.
And found a dinosaur.
We went to Salvador.
And found a dinosaur.
We went to Arkansas.
And found a dinosaur.
'Cause bones, bones, bones are everywhere.
Hey, Steve, guess what time it is?
I don't know.
It's time for the kids to turn the tape over. This side is finished.
Oh, well, so it is. Well, I guess we'll see them on the other side.
Yeah.
So, Harry, I know that you have a test coming up on dinosaur vocabulary words. So what I did was I jotted a few of them down here and used them in sentences so we could go over the spelling.
Oh, let me see them, Steve. Wait a second. I can't read your handwriting here.
My handwriting isn't that bad.
It's awful. That sentence doesn't have anything to do with dinosaurs.
Sure it does. It says, the Tyrannosaur had sharp teeth.
Is that what it says? The Tyrannosaur? I thought it said the toy store had sharp teeth.
Oh, come on. My handwriting isn't that bad.
It's terrible, Steve. What does that sentence say?
The dinosaur fossils are in a jar.
Fossils? I thought that said fizzles. The dinosaur fizzles in a jar.
No, it's fossils.
Steve, I can't read your handwriting here. It's terrible. You really should clean it up a bit.
Here's another word that's related to fossils.
Beans?
Bones!
Are you sure that doesn't say dinosaur beans? The paleontologist found dinosaur beans in Montana.
Bones! Bones! What about that sentence? You can read that, can't you?
No, what does it say?
Dinosaurs were like reptiles.
That can't be what it says.
Of course, what did you think it said?
No, never mind, Steve. You don't want to know.
No, what do you think it said?
I didn't think it said reptiles. I thought you had written dinosaurs had rat tails. Your P's look like T's.
No, they don't.
And who's Terrible Dan, and why could he fly?
That doesn't say Terrible Dan. That says Pteranodon. The Pteranodon could fly.
Looks like Terrible Dan could fly to me.
Can you read this sentence?
Yes. The dinosaurs now stink.
The dinosaurs are now extinct.
I thought you wrote that they stink. I mean, it's understandable, Steve, after being dead all these years.
I can't believe that your reading level is so low.
It's not my reading level. It's your handwriting level.
Read that.
I can't.
You can't read that?
No, I can't read it.
It says dinosaur tracks were found in the river beds.
Oh, okay.
What do you think it said?
Never mind, Steve.
No, what did you think it said?
I didn't think it said dinosaur tracks. I thought it said the dinosaur's trunks were found in the riverbed. You know, he lost his bathing suit while swimming in the river.
Can you read these two words? There are two eras when the dinosaurs were alive. The Jurassic and Triassic period.
The Jurassic and Triassic period? I thought it said the Elastic and Plastic period.
I think we should end this discussion right now. Period. Harry, I want to turn on the radio now. The big game with King Kong and Godzilla is on.
Who's Godzilla?
Godzilla is an atomic-fueled reptile that could breathe fire. He looks just like a dinosaur and terrorizes whole cities.
Is he real?
Nah, he was just in movies that were made in the 1950s in Japan.
Is he like King Kong?
No, King Kong is a gigantic gorilla. They made movies with him, too.
Well, what sport are they playing together?
King Kong's playing ping pong with Godzilla. The game started a little while ago, but maybe we can catch most of it if we turn on the radio right now.
Okay, Steve.
Welcome back to the sports events of the decade. I'm Jim.
And I'm Bob. People are here from all over the world. Celebrities, politicians. What an event.
Our two athletes have just come back from their break, Bob. They're entering the arena, and the crowd is going wild. Godzilla just served the ball. Bob, you want to tell them about it?
King Kong's playing ping pong with Godzilla. They both are good, though King Kong has the edge. You agree with that, Jim?
I'd have to agree with that, Bob.
Now the score is 2-8 in favor of the ape.
Look, Godzilla got so mad, he just ate the judge. Oh!
The table, by the way, why, it's as big as San Jose. And the paddles are as big as jumbo jets. They are playing with quite a ball. It's almost 8 feet tall.
Here's another fact for you. It took 100 men to stretch the net. Now the score is 8-10. Godzilla just hit a slam. Oh, it hit King Kong and knocked him on his rear. King Kong, so rattled, he just chewed up half his paddle and smashed the ball back in Godzilla's ear. The crowd is wild.
It's Godzilla's turn to serve. He's hitting King Kong a curve. Now King Kong hit the ball back with a smile. Godzilla's lunging after the ball. He just missed it, went right through the wall. Ooh!
I bet he feels as low as a reptile.
Now the score is 10-12.
Look, Godzilla lost himself. He's beginning to chew the corner off the table. Oh, but it isn't all his fault. I mean, being so distraught. After all, it's a monster's nature to be unstable. Wouldn't you agree with that, Jim?
Certainly would, Bob. Now Godzilla just hit the net, and Kong's beginning to fret. Why, it's 18 up and the game is almost done. What suspense, what suspense. They're sweating like two brutes, and they're shaking in their boots.
Well, that's not quite true. After all, Kong does have his sneakers on.
Oh, yes, that's true. Now the score is 20 all. Uh-oh, King Kong just ate the ball. We'll never find out who wins this feud. Oh.
Kong jumped the net with his paw, went to shake Godzilla's claw, and in the process smashed the game in two.
Now King Kong played ping pong with Godzilla. Though I guess they'll have to play another round. But to celebrate the game and to show their friends again, they're grabbing a bite, they're going to terrorize the town. That's what I heard.
They're grabbing a bite, they're going to terrorize the town?
Yes, that's right.
Well, what about that rumor that Godzilla's being transferred over to the Seattle Brutes?
Yes, that's true. Chicago Destroyers couldn't pay him enough.
Yes, I heard that.
Have you seen King Kong's new advertisement?
Oh, yeah, the one pitching the sneakers he's wearing today?
That's right.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I heard Godzilla's got a secret.
Hey, Steve, let's do some knock-knock jokes now.
Oh, I love knock-knock jokes. I got a knock-knock joke for you, too.
All right, well, let me go first.
Okay. These relate to dinosaurs?
Oh, of course. This is a whole thing about dinosaurs we're doing.
Okay.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Me.
Me? Me who?
Meteor, kill the dinosaur.
All right, let me do one.
No, let me do another one.
Okay.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Please.
Please? Please who?
Plesiosaur, paddle through the water.
That's funny. Okay, let me do one.
No, let me do another one.
Oh, come on, let me do one.
No, Steve, one more. Come on. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Jurassic.
Jurassic who?
Jurassic as I am, if you like these knock-knock jokes.
That was a good one. Okay, now it's my turn.
Knock-knock.
Harry?
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Terra.
Terra who?
Pterodactyl, flying through the air.
Okay, now it's my turn.
All right.
Knock, knock.
Come in.
Who's there?
Well, what are you asking me for? You're the one knocking.
You're supposed to say who's there.
All right, try it again.
Knock, knock.
Go away.
Harry!
All right, go ahead, come on.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock!
I can't hear you. I'm in the bathroom.
I don't believe it.
Use the doorbell.
The doorbell? I didn't know there was a doorbell.
It's right near the mailbox.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Ding dong.
Did you say King Kong?
Ding dong.
Ping pong?
Ding dong.
Hong Kong?
Ding dong.
Yeah, you are a ding dong.
Will you just do the knock knock joke?
I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
Ding dong.
Steve, it's the kind of doorbell that buzzes.
Kind of doorbell that buzzes?
Yes.
All right. Here goes. Buzz, buzz.
No, it goes like this. Zzz.
Zzz.
Yeah, that's right.
Zzz. All right, here goes. Zzz.
You know, you sound ridiculous doing that.
Will you just do the joke?
I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead. I'll cooperate.
Thank you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
At last.
At last who?
At last that you said who's there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana. My old buddy Banana. I haven't seen him in 2 years.
Will you just say banana who?
But I know who it is. It's Bananosaurus. My old pal Banana. It's a dinosaur, but he's shaped like a banana, see? And he's all yellow. And the way he walks is he just kind of rocks back and forth.
Harry, there's no such thing as a Bananosaurus. Now, that's not the joke. Just say banana who.
All right. Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Oh, good. He hasn't left yet. Try the other door. I think this one's locked.
Will you just say banana who?
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange? Who's orange?
Orange, you glad I didn't say banana?
No, I wanted to talk to Banana.
Oh, I had a little dinosaur who wouldn't lay an egg, so I poured hot water up and down her leg. The little dino hollered and the little dino begged, then the little dinosaur laid a hard-boiled egg. Dinosaur, ho, 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 dino say, hey, 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 roll 'em up, pitch 'em up, high, take a ho, hit 'em up a dingo dinosaur. Oh, I had a little dinosaur who wouldn't lay an egg, so I got a jogger to run up her leg. Little dino hollered and the little dino begged, then the little dinosaur laid a runny egg. Dinosaur, ho, 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 dino say, hey, 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 roll 'em up, pitch 'em up, high, take a ho, hit 'em up a dingo dinosaur. Oh, I had a little dinosaur who wouldn't lay an egg, so a bunny hopped up and down her leg. The little dino hollered and the little dino begged, then the little dinosaur laid an Easter egg. Dinosaur, ho, 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 dino say, hey, 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 roll 'em up, pitch 'em up, high, take a ho, hit 'em up a dingo dinosaur. Dinosaur wouldn't lay an egg, so I shook a fork up and down her leg. The little dino hollered and the little dino begged, then the little dinosaur laid a scrambled egg. Dinosaur, ho, 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 dino say, hey, 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 roll 'em up, pitch 'em up, high, take a ho, hit 'em up a dingo dinosaur. Well, I like to go fishing in the summer stream, and I asked that mosasaur, what do you mean? Well, I grabbed that mosasaur right by the snout, and I turned that dinosaur inside out.
And now it's time for some amazing facts.
Amazing facts about dinosaurs, right, Steve?
That's right. And there are a lot of amazing facts, too. Certain animals and insects have been around as long as the dinosaurs. For instance, did you know dragonflies, cockroaches, turtles, and crocodiles roamed the earth over 65 million years ago?
Wow, I didn't know that, Steve. There was a dinosaur called the Saltopuscus, which means leaping foot. It was about the size of a pet cat, but he had a long, thin neck, like a swan.
Sounds like a pretty dinosaur. Now, the Archaeopteryx may have been the first bird that ever lived. It had feathers and a wishbone.
Right, Steve. It's fun to imagine that the bird outside your window might be the only living relative of a dinosaur.
That's true. Now, here's an amazing fact. The Apatosaurus was about the size of 6 elephants put together.
Right. One footprint of the Apatosaurus filled with water would make a nice swimming pool for a few babies to splash around in.
I guess so, yeah. The Diplodocus was the longest dinosaur because of its tail. It would take only 3 Diplodocuses to stretch all the way across a football field. Because she had such a long neck, she also needed an equally long tail. This way she could balance herself like a seesaw. Also, when she walked, she held that long tail high. We know this because there are no tail prints among the footprints that we found. Now, you know how big the Tyrannosaurus Rex was?
You mean like Rocky T-Rex?
Yeah, how big was it, you know?
I don't know, you tell us, Steve.
Okay, each back leg bore a 4-ton load. That's more than the entire weight of a rhinoceros. So just his back leg was heavier than a rhinoceros. The 3 big toes had claws as long as carving knives, and each eye socket was big enough to hold a human head. And that's it for some amazing facts about dinosaurs.
Yeah, Steve. I like amazing facts and I like to collect them.
Yeah, they're fun to collect. Okay, Harry, are you ready to stomp, stomp, stomp?
I sure am, Steve. And I hope anyone who's listening is going to help us, too.
Well, I hope so. Whenever you hear us sing stomp, 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 you do it, too. You can clap your hands and stomp your feet and sing it out.
Okay, Steve. I'm ready. I'm going to pretend that I'm Rocky T-Rex, the fierce Tyrannosaurus.
Ooh, okay.
I even put on my heavy shoes.
Yeah, those do look like pretty heavy shoes. Okay, Harry, let's sing.
When the dinosaur walks in the swamp, the sound it makes is stomp, stomp, stomp. It's going for a little romp, and the sound it makes is stomp, stomp, stomp.
All the animals give a jump. They're clump.
When the dinosaur walks in the swamp, the sound it makes is stomp, stomp, stomp.
So long, everyone. Harry, say goodbye.
Bye-bye, everybody. And Rocky says goodbye, too. Don't you, Rocky?